Hey guys, Dan for Old West the Grey, Dan off the Grey, Greylands. We are back with a breakdown and analysis. We haven't done these for a while. I've been doing like weird little videos. I was minding my own business on Discord the other day, on my Discord. Link down below. You know, and I was looking at funny cat videos, funny dog videos, talking about video game stuff. I'm on Telegram now, apparently. I'm not. Please ignore that. And then, boom! Jen, my mod on Discord, she atted me. She said, "Okay, Mr. Debunker, what is that? I've timestamped it." Now, obviously, she's joking with the Mr. Debunker thing, but... Oh, is she? No, she is, sorry. Or is she? But it's a Slapdown video. And I haven't looked at Slapdown for a while. I was actually going to do a Nukes Top 5 video today. This is a Sunday. I just came back from like a 3-mile walk. I'm knackered. Of my own accord, because, you know, health. But yeah, this is Slapdown, which she posted a couple of days ago called, "Are These Really Ghosts Caught on Camera?" My Australian accent gets worse and worse. It's weird. But do you know what I like about this? I haven't watched the video yet. She says it's clip number 2, so we'll get to it. But what I like about this title of Callan's right now is he's finally asking the question, are these real ghosts? He doesn't say, "Oh, are they?" Okay, I'm a bit loopy this morning. Right, anyway. If you can hear something, by the way, I have to have my fan going, because it's bloody boiling. Right, enough waffling. I see nothing in that red circle, by the way.
How you doing?
How
I'm
you doing,
Callan,
Callan?
and
This is Slapdown.
Today we're looking at some freaky clips that you need to see to believe.
I believe.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Just like
Just like this.
Oh, I almost forgot as well, by the way, because I do forget. Please go to Slapdown's video, which I have linked down below. Go watch that first, like and subscribe, whatever you want to do. Then come back and we'll see what we can see. And I didn't explain to those newcomers, by the way. These are like breakdown analysis videos. Sometimes there's like on-the-fly debunking, but it's mostly like breaking it down where it could be or where it probably is. Breaking them down like, oh, that's a cool clip. That's interesting. Why is that clip in this video? It's bullshit. Thank you, newcomers. Hopefully not too loud. Right, I already have to move my big fat head like that, but I'm going to move that. I'm not going to say it yet.
A nurse in Colorado Hospital's intensive care unit captured this remarkable photograph while testing her camera's flash in a darkened room. This image is a magnified version of the original. As you can see, there appears to be a ghostly reflection in the mirror.
Now, so far, before Callan goes into where it's from or whatever, to me, immediately off the bat, it looks like, no, there's like, I got loads of them. There are a few up there somewhere, actually. I used to read these ghost books. Everyone did, as you know, if you were a kid in the 80s and 90s, we all had these ghost books. Like, the unexplained, and, you know, you've seen that monk in the abbey in front of the... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It looks like the Ark of the Covenant. It's not that. It looks like from the 60s. And then you have photos like this in those. And pretty much 90% of them, I shall say, are easily explained as the double exposure. Now, we don't know when this was taken. It's probably digital, let's be honest. But straight off the bat, it looks like someone trying to recreate a double exposure. Exposure. I keep saying exposure. Idiots. Double exposure. That's what it looks like so far.
Mirrors have long held a certain mystique in human history, often associated with paranormal phenomena
Scrying.
and the supernatural.
Do you know, for those new here, by the way, I pause a lot, I talk a lot, I waffle a lot, I apologise to no one. But I think I've told a story before. You know, with mirrors, do you know some really weird shit I used to do as a kid? When I was a kid, and like my parents had gone to bed or whatever, I'd run, not run, but after a while, I'd go downstairs in the middle of the night. I wouldn't put the lights on, right? And back then, I fully believed in ghosts. You know, I was full-blown believer. I was scared of fucking ever seeing a ghost. I was like, if I saw a ghost, I'd shit myself right now. But for some really stupid reason, when I was a kid, I used to go downstairs at night. Not all the time, but sometimes. Maybe I was bored. Maybe my Mega Drive wasn't working. I don't know. But I used to go to the bathroom. And in the pitch black, with, you know, only the moonlight coming through the window, I would stand in front of the mirror and I would just stare at myself like that. I didn't know what hypnagogic was. Not hypnagogic, what's it called? There's a term for it. I can't remember what it is now. In low light, where your eyes and your brain starts trying to figure out what's going on in front of you. So if you can do this, by the way. I know it's nothing supernatural. It's just a cool little phenomena with which your brain does in low level light. But if you go in your bathroom at night, in the dark, you have to have some light. But anyway, stay at the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror, right? And just stare. Give it a couple of minutes, and your face will start going like that. It'll start changing. Your eyes will start morphing. You'll almost look like a grotesque, like Sloth from the Goonies. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing your brain does. But for some reason, I used to do that as a kid. And I firmly believe that's where scrying came from. However many years ago. I do believe that's where scrying came from. They would look in the mirror, and, in low level light, and then they'd start seeing things. But it's just their brain adjusting to the light and trying to figure out what's what. That's my theory. But anyway, I totally sidetracked on that, just from Callan's one bloody image, by the way.
A ghostly apparition that's owned.
Right. I was hoping he'd give a bit more history about the actual photograph and not mirrors, but you always link some. Fair play to Callum. The amazing photos taken by a nurse in ICU room in Colorado. There you go, David Carpenter right there. Says exactly what's on my mind. Great Photoshop. Unfortunately, that's the photograph. That's it. In the room with the lights off. This is the magnified version of the photo. Post-credit, the American Institute of Metaphysics. Yeah, I knew as soon as I clicked the link I was going to find some shenanigans. American Institute of Metaphysics. You can have an online demonology course. What do you get for that course? Do you get like a certificate saying I'm a demonologist? Because if so, I'll probably do it. Successful completion of each model is required for the student to be awarded certification. What kind of... Hang on. Where is this certification recognized? That's what I want to know. You can do a degree. The Institute offers a unique selection of bachelor's, master's, and doctoral level home study degree programs. I want to know who recognizes those degrees. Because I am skeptical. But anyway, again, I'm sidetracked. But going on that one photo, to me, it 100% looks Photoshop. But we don't know. I don't know about this one, right? I'm just going to say that. So I shall just move along. Apparently, this is clip number 2.
In a peculiar incident shared to Reddit.
My big fat head is always in the way now. I don't know what I've done to my camera setup.
By user Riley Joss 11, an unexplained light has been captured, supposedly ringing a doorbell at 4 AM.
That looks like an insect to me straight away. Straight away, that looks like an insect.
The strange sound you can hear is apparently that of the doorbell.
Hang on. Let me get this straight before I go any further. So are you telling me that the insect is ringing the doorbell? Because if that's where we're going right now, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. Right, no, apparently these Ring doorbells have certain settings. Now, first of all, to me, 100% looks like an insect, right? And the reason it's looks like, long with a thing, with a orb in the middle, is because it's really close to the lens, right? Or close to the doorbell, I should say. And the infrared light, because there is light, even though you can't see it with your own eyes, it is a spectrum of light, infrared. It's bouncing off the insect, really close like that. And then, because it's so close to the camera, it's probably about that close to the camera. This is why it looks almost transparent, because it's the focus is a couple of feet behind the insect, not at the insect. This is why things have like an opaque aura when they're really close lens. Not just insects, other things as well. But that's 100% what that looks. 100%, 99.9%, because people get pissed off if you say 100%. But it looks like an insect. Definitely look like an insect. Now the chiming, I don't think it's ringing the doorbell, right? But I do know these Ring door cameras. I don't know which version this is. They have a motion sensor. It starts recording when someone comes close to it, just to say, hey, you're on camera. Don't go stealing my Amazon shit. But I think what the chiming is, and like I said, the insect is reacting to the chime. It's not doing the chime, it's reacting to the chime. Is the doorbell ring camera thing is chiming, because that's like a setting you can do apparently, and the insect is reacting to it. It's not the other way around. The insect's not ringing the doorbell. I mean, maybe it is. Who knows? Yeah, look, you can even see the chime. If you watch it, the chime happens, then the insect pulls back and then flies back in. You know, insects are fast. Or it's a ghost. I love these videos. I love it when... Do you know what's mad, right? I've been doing this quite a while now, and the amount of Ring doorbell cameras or infrared cameras where it's pretty much always an insect. People always think, oh my god, what's that? Has Elvis Presley come back to ring my doorbell? No, it's an insect. That's all there is. Now, Callan seems to be in his questioning phase, right? Let's see what he says about it.
To the unusual sound. While the post is not entirely convinced about the incident's paranormal nature, they acknowledge its peculiarity and have asked the Reddit community what they think it could be. Several viewers thought that the strange light was likely little more than a few spiders' webs blowing in the breeze.
It's not a spider web.
However, if this is
It's definitely not a spider web. I think it's more an insect.
the case, then how is it able to ring the doorbell?
It's not ringing the
Others
doorbell.
also noted that there doesn't appear to be any wind affecting the trees in the background, so
Again, not a cobweb, it's an insect.
why would a spider's web suddenly blow in, ring the doorbell, then leave? Watching the clip, the object's movements are rather odd. They almost seem purposeful, as if it flies up to the door with the specific purpose of ringing the doorbell. As always, we'll throw this one over to you, the viewers. What do you think this strange footage shows? Is it something paranormal?
But yes, Jen, in my opinion, that is an insect reacting to the chime, not creating the chime.
Let me know in the comments down below.
Do you know what? I haven't let Callan know in the comments down below for a while, to be honest with you. Hey, Callan. Damn it. One time, no comment. It's weird. As always, love your vids. The insect. The ring door chime ghost. This looks like an insect. Oh my god, I can't type. Insect that is very close to the eye light, which is why it looks transparent. It's the ring. Why can't I type? The ring doorbell features, which can change the settings to chime when motion is detected. Insect ghost is reacting to the chime, not creating the chime. Keep cracking, dude. I don't even know what keep cracking means, but there you go, Callan, you asked. And Jen, you asked. That's my opinion. So moving on.
This photo was sent
It's
to
a
us
ghost
by a
cat.
Snapcam fan named Michael Y.
Oh, okay.
It was supposedly captured by his uncle's wife 3 days after their grandfather's death. Upon first glance, nothing appears out of the ordinary. Just a sleeping man with a nearby cat's tail. However, in the poster's description, he notes that the frame on the wall usually contains a picture of a vase. Yet in this instance, it shows what the poster believes to be 3 people. A tall man in the foreground and another man and woman with some stairs leading to a door in the background. The poster thinks that this could be a portal. The anomaly supposedly went unnoticed until his uncle zoomed in on the photograph. The poster believes that the tall man's attire is reminiscent of a Methodist priest from the late 19th century. They suspect it might be somehow linked to his great-great-grandfather who constructed a church in 1855 in Summerall, Mississippi.
All the things in this photograph, I was not expecting them to point that out. I mean, my first impression was that it's a reflection of the other side of the room where the photograph is being taken from. That was my first impression, and it's sort of because of the flash, the reflection on the picture, I should say, and the actual picture is blending into one. That's my initial impression of this, but unfortunately, it's a photograph, And I clicked on the source. It's just a video game YouTube channel. Nothing wrong with the video game YouTube channel, by the way, but it's not what I was looking for. That's what it looks like to me. Am I 100% on this? No, I'm not. But it just looks like the opposite side of the room. Because if you look at the wall, and you look at the wall there, they're both like, I know slightly different, but because it's the Flash, obviously. They're both the same colour, or lighter shade of colour, with picture frames there. I don't know what that is. The vase is there, by the way. In fact, that's what I'm going to say. It's someone took a photo of the guy sleeping, and the flash is not of the photograph taker. The image is not of the photograph taker. It's at an angle, and it's a reflection of someone standing the other side of the room. That's what it looks like to me. But I can't say 100% if it is that. But I'm just going to move on. Was
I surprised? Yeah.
While watching a recent interview with Johnny Depp at the
Oh my god, Johnny Depp is a ghost. Oh no, sorry.
Cannes Film Festival, Redditor Air Oasis noticed something rather strange. At the 4:27 mark, a dark figure can be seen passing by the camera.
That we're discussing.
While some viewers thought that the figure was just a regular person, others...
Right. No, I had a quick look. No, first of all, I thought, alright, is someone running past the camera in the foreground really fast? That's what I first thought. But I looked at it. I think it's a camera stand. That's all it is. Or someone carrying something, you know, below the camera. Because if you look at it, it's insane.
Unusual speed as a sign it could be...
Right, if you go slow, right? That right there is 100% a camera stand. Alright, so I'm going to try and point this out as best I can. That's the camera head stand. Or the lid. Right? That's that. Right there. That's the ball joint. Right there. If we go further. And if we go further, you can see even more over there. Camera stand head. Ball joint, and it actually goes in front. I'm pointing, like you can see where my finger's pointing. In front of this woman, not behind. And what I mean in front, I mean closer to the camera and not away from the woman. In front of the woman. It's behind the woman. So that I am going to say 100% a camera stand. Someone's just carrying the camera stand. It's a film conference, for crying out loud. Everyone's got cameras. Oh, we are getting somewhere now. Johnny Depp. When are we going to see a new Pirates of the Caribbean?
Discussing.
At first, it looks to show nothing out of the ordinary.
No, I can't see nothing so far. I can see the circling something. I can't see shit other than the Christmas tree right now.
Just a happy family celebrating...
Oh, right, I can see it. I can see
Christmas. Even when you focus on the area highlighted by the red circle, it can be hard to spot the strange anomaly. The user says the photo was captured back in 2002. However, they only recently shared it on Facebook, tagging their siblings and a friend. It wasn't until the friend messaged them asking about the unknown figure in the photo that they realized there was an unidentified person in the background. Upon checking with their siblings, they confirmed that no extra individuals were present when the photo was taken. Yet there does indeed appear to be another child in...
I wish I could see the photo without that circle, because the kid behind him just looks like him, but you know, with his head tilted to a different angle. And it's probably like a camera glitch, I'd say. I'm gonna say it's a camera glitch. While he was taking the photo, he moved his head and there was a glitch in the camera. 2002, I mean, 100% digital cameras back then, but there were also a lot of, I mean, this to me doesn't look like a digital photo. It looks like either a Polaroid or, you know, those throwaway cameras you used to be able to have. Looks like one of them. I think it's just a camera glitch, but I don't know. I'm not 100% on it, so I'm going to move on.
To our Slaptam subreddit by Individual Ball 966 might just show that ghosts are actually all around us.
Probably.
Look. If you watch closely, you can see what appears to be a transparent white figure darting out from the tree.
I saw it, Callum. And first of all, I thought, right, he's added it in post, but he hasn't. What I can see now, the problem is with this video footage, he hasn't got his ISO settings correctly, and his exposure is a bit high on the camera, right? So he's going around a sunny day, and all the whites are blown out. When that happens with a camera, if you haven't got your exposure and your ISO correctly set, or when you're in a lit up area like this, by the way, like this, right? My curtains there, they're not. There's a pattern there. You just can't see it because I've had to turn my ISO settings to a certain setting so you can see my big bald bonds without me being completely washed out. But my curtains, because they're a lot lighter than I am, trust me, I know I'm pale, but they are lighter. There is a pattern in this area right here, which looks like that grotesque stuff there. But you can't see it because my exposure is at a setting where that particular light is just too white. Right? And that's why it's washed out basically. That's why you can't see the pattern in my curtain. That is what happens when you have a camera setting with an ISO not set right for the environment you're in or the exposure. And the reason I'm telling you this is because when that happens, things in the foreground, when you're filming, say this is your camera, when you're filming, obviously you're focused on stuff a couple of feet away, 10, 15 feet away, especially if you're outdoors. Stuff in the foreground is going to look opaque or almost invisible on the camera. The ghost, which she points out, which runs past that part
What
there,
appears to be a transparent white figure.
like so, it's a twig with a leaf. There's the twig, right there. Can you see my arrow? That's the twig. And if you go with it, the twig follows the motion of the ghost. It is nothing but a leaf on the wind. I miss that show. But that's all there is, so I'm just going to move on. Now, I'm going to pause this right now, and I know what he's going to say. There's a ghost at the back of the car. I already know what he's going to say. But again, this is going straight down to what I said in the previous clip about exposure and ISO. It's in the dark. It's at night. It's in a dark lit car. There's a headlight pointing at the camera lens. That will mess the exposure of the camera when you got a set at a certain level. So that then will create all kinds of stuff in the dark shadowy areas of that. I don't know if it's like a photograph or a film, I don't know, but it'll create all kinds of garbly mess in the shadows. I'm just going to carry on. I mean, I'm assuming
on our list was submitted to our Slapcam official community over on Facebook by James Laxon.
Backseat driver.
Take a look.
It's a photograph again, okay.
The poster says he was on his way to go get his motorcycle when he suddenly had a...
Yeah, it's nothing more than a camera artifacting, basically. There's no one in the back of his car. I mean, I'm sure if you didn't know about, camera features and settings and levels, you think, oh my god, what the hell is this shit? There's a ghost in my car. But that is 100% to what's happening right there. It's your camera not detecting the darkened areas because of the light being shined from the back. But anyway, that is it. I've waffled for way too long. Way too long. And I got the hiccups. So I hope you enjoyed. Jen, I hope you were satisfactory with my clip. With your clip, sorry. My opinion. I mean, I'm going to go with my opinion myself. And I think we've done a few debunks there. I think it wasn't just all a it's more like a breakdown. I broke it down in such a way that you could say it's 100% an insect. Not ringing the doorbell. And camera glitches and photoshops. We love it. I hope you enjoyed. That was Are These Really Ghosts Caught on Camera? Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do this quite often. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back sometime soon. Don't know when, don't know how. But anyway, thanks for watching. And bye for now.